there was a time when we were out on the range and we had, I think, 3,000 rounds for the unit. And when we got done, there was a lot left over, and he let us burn through it. And we did. We burnt through it. We were as tracer rounds, and we had fires going on. And, oh, it was good times. It was great times. I don't think them guys watch any of my videos, but if they did, they would know exactly what I'm talking about. I think that was the last year I was down in Grayling. We got a little bit of trouble. When I do put pressure down on the scope, I'm trying to keep it as light as possible because I don't want to be putting any extra tension on it. It seems to be holding zero really well for what it is. For a $60 scope, I'm very impressed. But I still don't want to beat the crap out of it. You could possibly pull it off, but like I said, I'm just trying to be super gentle with it and not beat the shit out of it. Okay, now I'm going to take my severely used pipe cleaner, bend it in half. There's a gas tube down in there. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. Dirt collects around that, grime collects around that like you wouldn't believe. So sometimes I'll give it a full wrap and you can not put any extra pressure on it, but if you do it right, you can just kind of gently rock your pipe cleaner back and forth and get all of that schmutz out of there. So a little bit extra. You can even do the old pipe cleaner down the gas tube again. It only gets a little ways in there. You ain't gonna get it perfect. Now if you really want to go balls deep, you can pull the spring clip back here, pull the hand guards off, and clean out around the gas tube and the heat sink there, the whatever the hell you want to call them, the hand grip, heat protectors, hand guard. But it's not that dirty, so that's another thing I'll do after it's been fired for a lot more. No, I'm gonna jam my finger down in there and hopefully it doesn't come out pitch black. Try and wipe up as much around the edges as I can. This isn't perfect unless you're running patches through there or getting balls deep in there. You won't get it perfect the way I'm doing it now, but this will get it clean enough that it'll function for you every time you need it to. If you want to go military issue clean, you better get a few patches and a couple rods and jam them in there and start cleaning. So it is definitely still dirty, but we're getting stuff out of there. Clean spot. That's the most difficult spot to get because you can really only get in there with a finger. Toothbrush. Any suggestions for people? If you've got any little tips or hints other than like going balls deep and sitting and cleaning it. It's a quick. Okay, so that's good to see. That's good to see. The dirt is almost gone. So we're gonna call that. I'm just gonna give this a real quick wipe down on the inside here. I'm sweating like a Sound Beach. Apologize. Alrighty, we're gonna call that good. It's in excellent shape. Now, when it comes to lubrication and putting these back together, under normal circumstance, I lubricate well, but because it's polycarbonate and I don't want excess dirt to be getting stuck inside of here to the lubrication and then just grinding shit up, I'm gonna lubricate just enough. So I got an old white t-shirt here that's already got some oil on this area here. As a matter of fact, I might even be able to just wipe it, what's already on here from when I cleaned it. Yep. You might not be able to see it, you might be able to, but it's already enough oil to do what I need it to do. So now I'm just going to give it a quick little wipe down. And it's pretty oily. This is almost too oily for me, but I'll give it a once over before I put it away. Almost too oily. Wipe a little off. Okay, now check them gas rings. And as by chance, look at all three of them are lined up right here. Now, I don't know if you can see that. That's what it looks like when they're all lined up. I hope it'll focus. It probably won't. You don't want that. You want them three rings to not have a big hole through them. So you gotta separate them. This is a job for pocket. Let's use the tweezers. Push one way over one way. Send it if you can. It's not as easy as it looks, but it has to be done. There's one over there. We'll leave one in the middle. I'll push one this way. You could go through great lengths by separating these by huge gaps, but that's enough right there. Now there's a little gap, and a little gap, rather than all three of them together making a huge gap. Okay, one piece down. Oily rag. This is mostly just for rust protection. Now, we have the bolt. I want to find a spot on here that's not completely soaked. Well, I might actually need a little more. I will. I'm going to add, there's a little, oh, it's over here, that's why. Just a light sheen on it. Doesn't have to be crazy. And most of this actually will probably just set into the middle. The vast majority is just going to be rust protection. Probably doing it all out of frame, I apologize. A little dirty on the bottom side there. It's alright though, she's getting lubricated. Good night, sweetie. Alrighty, so there it is. Try and get my thumbprints off it as much as possible. Let's get the pin. Ooh, just cooking over here, man. This is probably way longer than it needs to be. I'm gonna have to speed up some of this, I'm sure. Sorry. Alrighty, put it back together. Now, if you look at this, there's two little bevels on here to let you know which side's got to go which. I'm pretty sure the beveled side is the side it fits in. I was completely wrong. Beveled side is the side it stops on. So, completely flat all the way around. Or sorry, completely straight all the way around. And then right here it's got two little bevels on the bottom and the top. You can make it out. So that's got to be facing up. Align it in a hole. Drop the pin in. Pin is now in. Turn it sideways. Pull it out. Drop in your firing pin. Firing pin, retaining pin. Test it. You should be able to flick your wrist. And it should open. It's moving slight. It's moving nice and smoothly. Like I said, should be able to flick your wrist. Everything looks good. Alrighty. Now I'll give this a quick rub. A little bit of oil. A little bit inside of it. Again, not crazy though, because I don't want to trap dust on it. I just want it to do its job. Okay, now, I will not put any oil on the inside of this. I haven't yet, and it didn't appear to make any difference. So I'm just going to leave the oil on here, on there. No extra oil in there, because I don't want to get any dust in there, or excess dust in there. Charging handle, upside, this is when you're using it. It'd be this way, so this is the upside down position. There's a little notches in it. Drops in the notches in the slide here. Push it in a little bit. Make sure that your bolt, I don't think it'll go in this position. You gotta have it open. Okay, now, make sure I don't forget anything. Strappies look good. Now, double check that everything looks okay before I put it together. There's a little bit of schmitz in there, but I think we're good. Alright, looks good. Sorry, the first one in. And the second one. Okay, there she is. Give a quick functions check. Alright. Check it. Be sure it's clear. Fireworks. Sure it's clear. Safety works. Clear. It works. Safety works. Fire works. The hammer didn't fall when I released it on a single shot, so it is not a burst mode.
But here it is. That's basically cleaning it and taking it apart and cleaning it real quick, putting it back together. And under normal circumstances, that will keep you on the road and shooting straight. Like I said, you can run through with patches on there and really go balls deep on the barrel, but I'll save that for next time because I really didn't shoot that much out of it. So, and when I peeked through it earlier, it was only had a few little grains in there, so that's very tolerable. But there it is, cleaning and putting it, disassembling and putting it back together. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. On to the next adventure. Dirty old shirt. Oh yeah, before I go, special thanks to my brother, who no questions asked, came across a few spare mags for me. To a few of you, these may look familiar. Thanks, Gums.